all year long. So,
oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And members of the AACC Chamber Singers. The Reverend Rainer C. Wharton Sr., faculty member and pastor of Mount Olive Holy Evangelistic Church in Baltimore, will provide an inspirational message.
Graduates, today you have reached the end, or at least a milestone in your academic journey. However, this year, as old as I am, I began a new journey. I decided to become a student at Anne Arundel Community College and began the journey of fulfilling a long-time dream of studying architecture and interior design. Tonight, I can say you're never too old to embark upon the journey of fulfilling a dream. As my professor John Mikowski said to me, it's better late than never. Thank you. So to the family and the friends who have gathered here tonight, I ask, do you have dreams that are yet to be fulfilled? If you want to achieve a dream, you have to be willing to do more than just imagine the outcome. No dream comes true without somebody paying for it. I believe everyone must pay at least 3 things in order to succeed. Number 1, pay the price of overcoming your fears. Number 2, pay the price of hard work. Number 3, pay the price of dealing with criticism from others. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, whatever course you decide upon, there is always someone to tell you that you are wrong. There's always difficulties arising which tempt you to believe your critics are right. To map out a course of action and follow it to the end requires courage. So tonight we celebrate the courage that these graduates have displayed in achieving their dreams. And tonight I pray that all of our dreams will forever come true.
Thank you, Reverend Wharton. I now present to you the president of Anne Arundel Community College, Dr. Martha Smith.
Please be seated. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Anne Arundel Community College, our community's college. It is so great to have you all here with us this evening to celebrate our wonderful students and their impressive success. I want to begin by recognizing the contributions of all of the people who have worked so hard to put this celebration together. This is our 6th commencement in the Anne Arundel Community College Canvas Coliseum, and everything looks just wonderful. Thanks so much to the physical plant personnel for your assistance in preparing for the ceremony, to the student services staff for your superb efforts, to the dining services staff for your delicious contributions yet to come, and to the commencement committee members and a cast of literally hundreds of volunteers for your dedication to making this evening's event a huge success for our wonderful graduates and their families and friends. We deeply appreciate your hard work and your total dedication to celebrating our students and their success. I would now like to introduce our platform guests, and I would ask that you would please hold your applause until I've completed the introductions, and ask our guests to please stand and remain standing until the introductions are complete. The Honorable Mary Ann Love, District 32, Chair of the Anne Delegation. The Honorable Ronald Bateman, Anne Arundel County Sheriff. Robert Leib, Special Assistant for BRAC and Education, representing Anne Arundel County Executive John Leopold. Dr. Andrew Meyer, Vice President for Learning. Dr. Frank Chong, Deputy Assistant Secretary for Community Colleges, Office of Vocational and Adult Education, U.S. Department of Education, and this evening's commencement speaker. Dr. James Johnson, Chair of the Board of Trustees. Victoria Fretwell, Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees. Arthur Ebersberger, Board of Trustees. Walter J. Hall, Board of Trustees. The Reverend Rainer Wharton Sr., Melissa A. Beermore, Vice President for Learning Resources Management, Felicia Patterson, Vice President for Learner Support Services, Egypt Kozlowski, President, Student Association, Alexandra Noel Houston Ludlin, our valedictorian, Jason Hill, Student Member, Board of Trustees, Kimberly McCoy Burns, Board of Trustees, Jerome Glassmeyer, Board of Trustees, the Reverend Dr. Diane Dixon Proctor, Board of Trustees, Kelly Kermer, Dean of the School of Business, Computing, and Technical Studies, Dr. Claire Smith, Dean, School of Health Professions, Wellness, and Physical Education, Dr. Ivan Harrell, Dean of Student Services, Trish Casey Whiteman, Associate Vice President for Learning, Dr. Faith Harland White, Dean, School of Continuing and Professional Studies, Dr. Dan Samancic, Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Laura Widener, Dean, Workforce Development, Jean Runyon, Dean of Virtual Campus, and Professor Richard Seabrook, our Grand Marshal. Please join me in thanking them all for all the support they provide Anne Arundel Community College. Thank you. Thank you very much. We also have some other special guests with us this evening. Again, would you please hold your applause until I have completed the introductions, and please stand when recognized. Trustee Emeritus Gene Floyd and his wife Marcine Floyd, the Honorable Janet S. Owens, former Anne Arundel County Executive, the Honorable Ron George, District 30, Anne Arundel County House Delegation, John Ratliff, Director of Policy, Office of the Governor, Morgan O'Brien, our incoming student member of the Board of Trustees, Sherry Wade, AACC Foundation Board of Directors, Susan Sahowski, AACC Foundation Board of Directors, Arlen Liverman, Deputy Superintendent of Schools, Sarah Pelham, Assistant Superintendent of Schools, Kevin Jackson, member of the Anne Arundel County Public Schools Board of Education, Lieutenant Colonel David Presley, Anne Arundel Police Department, representing Police Chief James Tier, and Lisa Romano, Assistant Vice President Community Relations, representing the President of University of Maryland University College. Thank you all so much for being with us this evening. And now I would like to introduce a very special group of people of whom I am very, very, very proud. Would the faculty and staff of Anne Arundel Community College please stand and be recognized for all of your wonderful work and dedication. Thank you all so much. I would also like to recognize the following very special people and very noteworthy guests and ask that you stand as I name your group. First of all, the parents and grandparents of graduates, the husbands, wives, and friends of graduates, the sons and daughters and grandsons and granddaughters of graduates, nieces, nephews, aunts, and uncles. Please stand and accept our appreciation for all of your support. Thank you. We are so happy that you are able to be with us to share this very important day with our graduates. And now it is my pleasure and privilege to present to you the Chair of the Board of Trustees, Dr. James Johnson, who will introduce our commencement speaker. Dr. Johnson.
Thank you, Dr. Smith. It is indeed my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Dr. Frank Chung, Deputy Assistant Secretary for Community Colleges in the Office of Vocational and Adult Education in the United States Department of Education. Dr. Chung began his duties as Deputy Assistant Secretary for Community Colleges in January 2010. Prior to coming to Washington, D.C., Dr. Chung served as President of Laney College, the flagship of the Peralta Community College District in Oakland, California, and home to over 13,000 students and 400 faculty. Under his leadership, Laney College received a full accreditation and clean bill of health from the Accrediting Commission for Community and Junior Colleges, one of only 5 community colleges in the state of California to be so recognized in 2009. Prior to assuming the Laney College presidency, Dr. Chung served as president of Mission College in Santa Clara, California, and as Dean of Student Services Affairs at the City College of San Francisco. Dr. Chung has served on numerous boards focused on higher education, including the Chief Executive Officers Board of the California Community Colleges and the American Council on Education, Commission on Advancement of Racial and Ethnic Equity. He's the former president and founding member of Asian Pacific Americas in Higher Education, a national advocacy organization. I can say with great confidence that the hundreds of thousands of students who attend the nation's community colleges are very fortunate to have such a strong advocate serving in the United States Department of Education. We're pleased and honored to have Dr. Chung as this year's commencement speaker to offer words of both wisdom and inspiration to the class of 2010. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Chung to the podium.
Thank you so much, Mr. Johnson, for that kind and warm introduction. Members of the Board of Trustees, President Smith, distinguished faculty, administrators, parents, family, elected officials, and most importantly, the class of 2010, I need to say to you, quoting the popular group, Black Eyed Peas, tonight is going to be a good night. It is a rare and distinct honor to serve as your commencement speaker this evening. When my colleague and friend, your president, Dr. Martha Smith, asked me to be here today, I was truly flattered. After all, an institution of higher learning such as Arundel Community College could attract some pretty big names. How about Barack himself? Or perhaps Dr. Jill Biden, the wife of Vice President Biden, herself a community college professor. How about my boss, the U.S. Department of Secretary of Education, Arnie Duncan? They are all strong believers in community colleges, and they're just a short helicopter ride away from Washington, D.C. But then I thought, why not Frank Chung? I don't have a helicopter, but I'm somewhat an expert on community colleges. I've worked at 3 of them and have been president at 2 in my home state of California. Some have even referred to me as the czar of community colleges for America, although I've studied the history and the fate of the Russian czars, and I don't encourage that comparison. When I came to realize that Dr. Smith wanted someone who could relate to the heartbeat of a community college, who could respond to students, faculty, and the larger campus community, I said, for the first time in nearly 2 decades, I have not been a community college dean or president, and particularly during commencement season, I am very moved by the rhythms of a college life, so I'm delighted and honored to be here. Commencement speeches, however, can be tricky, and the challenge is to be relevant. Many in the academic community share the view of Doonesbury cartoonist Gary Trudeau when he said, "Commencement speeches were invented largely in the belief that outgoing community college students should never be released into the world until they have been properly sedated." Rather than sedate you, I will try to inoculate you and share some ideas and pearls of wisdom that I hope you will find useful as you embark on your next journey. At the outset, you need to know the class of 2010 is the first graduating class to contribute to President Obama's College Completion Challenge. And what is that challenge? The President has set a national goal of doubling the number of students who receive college degrees, diplomas, and certificates by 2020. And to meet this goal, we estimate that there will need to be an additional 6 million community college graduates over the next decade. According to Andy Myers, your wonderful Vice President for Learning, the college is graduating its largest class ever, over 1,700 students this year. Anne Arundel Community College is doing its part to meet the President's goal. Give yourselves a round of applause for this accomplishment. You also need to know that your experience at Anne Arundel Community College is second to none. Since coming to the Department of Education earlier this year, I have been fortunate to travel over a dozen states and visited many community colleges. Among the 1,200 community colleges in America, I must say Anne Arundel Community College is one of the finest. Give yourselves a hand. After agreeing to give the commencement speech, I spent a morning on your campus last week to get acquainted with your college. The instant I set foot here, I could see your college's motto, "Students First," is more than just a slogan. It's actually a part of the fabric that defines your culture. What I experienced from the faculty, staff, students, and administration is a commitment to student success. Whether it was the Institute for Entrepreneurial Studies or the Legal Studies Department, your art gallery, where you display local high school students' work, or the EMT lab, where you treat patients in a mock ambulance, your programs are exemplary. As well as I need to mention being a former student services person, you have among some of the best student service professionals in the country. Your camp, give them a hand, the counselors, the career people, all the classified staff. Your campus is gorgeous and your facilities exude success. I even visited your culinary arts program where I felt like Guy Fieri, star of the TV hit show Drive-In, Diners, and Dives, one of my favorites. I wanted to sample everything in sight, but they wouldn't give it to me because my hair wasn't blonde, bleach blonde, but I'll come back next year. And what makes AACC special are the faculty and the staff. You have an incredibly dedicated and talented faculty focused solely on teaching and learning, unlike many of your counterparts at four-year colleges who must also devote time to research and publishing. I was immediately impressed with the genuine kindness and friendliness of your classified staff. Carol in the cafeteria said unabashedly, "Every day at AACC is a great day." Let's give Carol and the classified staff a big hand. She tried to slip me a free iced tea, but I didn't want to get in trouble with the president, so I paid my $2. I certainly don't hear that in Washington, D.C. on my visits to Capitol Hill, that every day is a great day. I have two daughters, 12 and 14, and I would have no reservation to recommend they consider AACC if they choose to go to community colleges. That's right. A lot cheaper, too. There are many landmarks in your area of Annapolis, the state capitol, the U.S. Naval Academy, the magnificent Chesapeake Bay, which I've come to appreciate and grow so fond of, to name a few. But let me add another name to that list, your president, Dr. Martha Smith. She didn't pay me to say this now. Marty's one of the most highly regarded community college presidents in the nation, and her dedication, her vision, and persistence has transformed AACC into one of the crown jewels of community colleges in the nation. Over the past 15 years, she has assembled an innovative and dedicated community of administrators, faculty, and staff. The fruits of her leadership can be seen in every nook and cranny of this wonderful campus. Let's give Marty Smith a well-deserved round of applause. So I say to the class of 2010, you are the benefactors of a quality education at the hand of a group of dedicated educators at one of the finest community colleges in America. You also have the full endorsement of the President of the United States, one of the biggest fans and supporters of community colleges. No pressure. Now what? Let me share some ideas. One is follow your passion. Studies have shown that people who generally are passionate about their profession generally are very good at what they do. Duh. Define yourself, or others will define you. Many will say to you, don't do this because there's no jobs there. Don't do that because it's not going to be high paying. Well, don't listen to them. Follow your heart and everything will take care of itself. Secondly, continue your education. Many of you will be embarking on the next phase of your career or continuing to transfer to a four-year college. I don't need to remind you that our country is in the midst of a serious recession that has left millions out of work. But the economic uncertainty we face makes education more important than ever. We know that the fastest growing jobs and careers in the future will require at least, at minimum, a bachelor's degree, so you're well on your way. President Obama has often said, the countries that out-educate us will out-compete us. The President understands what you are coming to know and realize. Your certificate of completion or associate's degree will not only make you more competitive in the workplace and increase your earning power throughout your career, but it will also make the United States of America the best trained and most competitive workforce in the world. That's right. So my advice is to get as much education and training as possible. And the most important advice I can offer you tonight is prepare to lead. The world is changing, and with the large number of baby boomers, many of them in the audience, and who are ready to retire, there will be unprecedented leadership opportunities. Let me give you an example, up close and personal. Moi. The turnover of college presidents who started their careers in the 1970s and 80s set the stage for younger presidents such as myself. As much as I believe my skills and experience have prepared me for a college president, I doubt very much that without the large numbers of retirements, I would have been selected for a college presidency on my first attempt just 6 months after receiving my doctorate. So using the educational field as an example, that trend will continue. According to the American Council of Education, in the next 10 years, over 90% of college presidents will retire, and that is the case in many fields as well. Even your own wonderful president, Dr. Smith, one day will be looking for a replacement, and who knows, it might be one of you in the audience. And the opportunities are enormous. The world is changing, and you must be prepared to lead. Be prepared to lead America in engineering so that we can develop technologies necessary to prevent devastating oil spills like the one we are experiencing in the Gulf Coast. Be prepared to lead America in education so we can prevent the 3 million students dropping out from high school every year, and you can train them for well-paying and sustainable careers. Be prepared to lead America in business so we can establish high ethical standards and prosper in a socially responsible climate. Be prepared to lead America in the environment so we can reverse climate change and save our planet, air, water from destruction. Be prepared to lead America in arts and music so we can maintain our rich and diverse cultural heritage. Be prepared to lead yourselves to financial independence so your parents can get a break and enjoy life again. I could see all the parents clapping. That one was for you guys. So there you have it. To summarize, follow your passion, continue your education, and prepare to lead. And the last one is a very small one. It's called Give Back. And I've been told that you have a campaign where many of you who have your BlackBerries, who are not supposed to be operating now, you can text 20222 and you will have an opportunity to make your first contribution back to AACC. So don't forget that. As you walk out, there's a large banner outside, and they have your information. If you don't give today, they're going to get you, believe me. There is so much more that I'd like to share with you, but I will follow the advice of the great American President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, whose approach to speeches was, be brilliant, be brief, and be seated. So you're taking your place in a world that faces unprecedented economic, environmental, and technological challenges, global issues that call out for new ideas and new solutions. You are leaving Anne Arundel Community College at a unique moment in history. Change is coming. The world we see today is not the world we will see tomorrow because of you. I want to leave you with these inspirational words of hope by Barbara Kingsloffer. The very least you can do in your life is figure out what to hope for. And the most you can do is live inside that hope. Not admire it from a distance, but live right in it, under its roof. What I want is so simple, I almost can't say it. Elemental kindness, enough to eat, enough to go around. The possibility that kids one day might grow up to be neither the destroyers nor the destroyed. And that's about it. Right now, I'm living in that hope, running down its hallways and touching the walls on both sides. The faculty, staff, and administrators at Anne Arundel Community College have given you the tools to become the leaders of tomorrow. President Obama has challenged you to take the responsibility for the world around you. And the world is crying out for new ideas, new energy, and new approaches to old problems. We know that you will answer that call and meet the challenges of your next generation. That is my hope for you and the best hope for the world. Congratulations, class of 2010. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Dr. Chung, we want to thank you for those very inspirational words and your advice about passion, education, leadership, and giving. On behalf of the Communities College, Anne Arundel Community College, I'd like to present this as a token of our thankfulness for you coming and sharing your thoughts with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Chung. Very sincere thanks on behalf of the class of 2010 and also all of the faculty and staff here this evening. We really appreciate your inspiring message, and mostly we appreciate your presence here with us this evening that makes it that much more special. Now I am very pleased to introduce Egypt Kozlowski, who is president of the Anne Arundel Community College Student Association for the past year, who will address the graduates. Please welcome Egypt.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Egypt Kozlowski, this year's president of the Student Association. I'm here to congratulate everyone graduating and their families as well. Most people think of community colleges as a 2-year program that's part of a 4-year degree one would finish at a university. Everyone here today knows that that is not true. This college offers much more than just 2-year degrees. For me, it offered 3 years worth of opportunity. While I enjoy grades, credits, and a degree, in the end, it's much more than that. The knowledge I've gained and the satisfaction I feel from the community service I've participated in here can never be represented on paper. In the end, paper can be crumpled up and thrown away, but service creates an impression on all of those around you and on your communities. Everyone here wants a good community, whether that's for our future families, the family we already have, or for the circle of friends we've grown attached to. The community starts in institutions like this college, where people learn the skills they need to better themselves and the world around them. I encourage all of you to go out and do something in your community, whether that's volunteering or just getting the job you got your degree for. We've all invested time into this piece of paper. Now it's time to prove that it's more than just a wall decoration. Use your education and experience to your advantage and help make this community stronger. Congratulations again to everyone. And don't let anyone tell you that there's anything less dignified about community college education. The difference between here and universities is that the classes are smaller and the people care more about your education. No one will ever make me feel less educated because I started my higher education in an institution that cared whether or not I succeeded. Finally, I would like to take a moment and give Dr. Smith a round of applause because she is the most amazing president that I have ever met. I would rather have her signature on my degree than any other president in the world. Thank you for your time and congratulations, class of 2010.
Thank you, Egypt. It gives me great pleasure to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2010, Alexandra Noel Houston Ludlam, who earned a 4.0 academic, is receiving an Associate of Arts degree in Transfer Studies and an honors certificate. Alexandra will now deliver her valedictorian address. Alexandra.
Thank you, Dr. Meyer. President Smith, honored guests, faculty, students, family, and friends, I'm honored to be able to speak to you all tonight. First, I'd like to recognize all the family and friends represented here. We, the class of 2010, have put a tremendous amount of work into getting here tonight. But none of us would have made it without the support of others. Whether it was helping us pay for school, helping us with our homework, or just being there when we needed to vent, we wouldn't be here without you. I would like to particularly thank my family. Mom, your dedication and guidance have always inspired me. Dad, your strength and patience always keep me going. My little brother, Doug, thank you for always challenging me and keeping me on my toes. And Carmen, you are the best cheerleader and little sister I could ever ask for. To the faculty, thank you for your dedication to helping us become not only better students, but also better people. You have shared your knowledge with us, held us to high standards, and challenged us to stretch ourselves. I would like to especially thank Dr. Lewis Amard. You have been more than just a professor. You've been a mentor, editor, counselor, and friend. Thank you for all your wisdom and guidance and support you've shared with me. I would also like to thank Catherine Voss and Dr. Kelly Kermer in the Honors Department. So many great opportunities and experiences I've had over the past 2 years would not have been possible without you. And to my fellow classmates, I salute each one of you sitting here today. You have all accomplished a great task that will support your future endeavors. For some of you, that means transferring to a 4-year university. For others, it means entering the workforce for the first time or continuing with ongoing careers. This is not a day marking an end or even a transition. This day marks one success in an ongoing journey. It is a moment to appreciate an achievement now and encourage future accomplishments to come. Anne Arundel Community College has provided such a diverse learning environment and has great resources that can be invaluable to students' progress if they choose to take advantage of the opportunity. In my case, I've been extremely grateful for the honors program and for the undergraduate research opportunities I've had there. My interest is in clinical psychology, specifically in the area of adolescent mental health. Because of the opportunities here, I have been able to get research experience in several different areas of psychology, including alternative media to use in art therapy with children, and looking at specific needs of adolescents in foster care. If I had attended a 4-year institution directly after high school, I might not have had such wonderful opportunities. But one of the many lessons I have learned at AACC is that there are always opportunities to succeed if one chooses to seek them out. When I was presented with the task of writing this address, I didn't know where to begin. I spent hours reading sample speeches, watching previous speeches on YouTube, and finally, like any good student, procrastinating. I found quotes from Shakespeare, Gandhi, and even the Spice Girls, if you remember them. But while aiming to write the perfect valedictory, I noticed one theme. All the people giving the speeches, as well as those being quoted, were all speaking of something that they felt passionately about. They were inspired and had a message they wanted to share. They weren't concerned with writing a good speech. Therefore, instead of focusing on the speech itself, I focused on writing about something important to me. Something I feel passionately about is empathy. Empathy, which literally translates as in feeling, is the capability to share another being's emotions and feelings. The English word is derived from the Greek word empathia, but I know you all are not here for a lecture on etymology. My point is, the feeling of empathy is basic to who we are as human beings. We need to stretch ourselves to empathize with people who are different from us, who don't look, speak, or think like us. A little empathy is something that goes a long way. I plan to be a clinical psychologist, and empathy is a vital character trait to have and develop in the field of psychology. But also, empathy is vital to have as a human being, no matter what your field of interest. Truly, being able to step out of your own perspective and into someone else's is essential to being able to gain the most out of life. Here, at Arundel Community College, for example, our population is incredibly diverse. We have students of all different ages, from different backgrounds, different countries, and with different languages. We have faculty who have just completed their graduate studies and faculty who are retired professionals, all of whom are here to help students gain the knowledge they need to succeed in their chosen fields. With such a diverse group of people working together, either great adversity or great opportunity can be born. I am a firm believer that any new opportunity can improve individuals' growth academically as well as emotionally. If we allow ourselves to be open and to take advantage of all the differences we are exposed to, we can gain a wealth of knowledge. If we can choose to not focus on how the differences between us hinder us, but how they help us move together as a team, a class, a school, a state, a country, and a world, we can gain a wealth of knowledge. We will be well off in improving not only our own lives and experiences, but those of others. So, my challenge to you is, see diversity as an opportunity to build empathy within yourself. Take a course you might not otherwise take. You never know when you will find something that will inspire you. Instead of getting frustrated with a language barrier, take the opportunity to learn something new about a different culture. Don't be a person who avoids individuals whom others perceive as different. You don't know anyone's journey but your own, and you never know how much a hello and a smile can change someone's day, or even their life. Now go and make a difference. Thank you.
Congratulations, Alexandra. We are very proud of you and all of our graduates, many of whom have received honors and awards for their accomplishments. Our chairperson of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Johnson, will now announce honors and awards for the graduating class of 2010.
Ladies and gentlemen, members of the graduating class and honored guests, as you've heard, our valedictorian, Alexandra Noel Houston Ludlam, earned high academic honors at Anne Arundel Community College. It is my pleasure to recognize 11 student marshals who have also obtained high academic honors. As I call your name, please stand and be recognized. Christina Tupazu Bergeron. Where's Christina? Colin Elizabeth Connolly. Carolyn, Sharon Gail Gandy. Carolyn Elizabeth Jonathan. Desislava Layarova. Miranda Carl Lee. Jessica Jean Nelson. Julie Annette Waxham. Danielle Adriana Weber. Joseph Lemuel Roten. And Holly Cherry Miller, who's unable to join us this evening. Congratulations to all of you on your outstanding academic accomplishments. Each year, the Presidential Scholar Award goes to the student who graduates with academic excellence in the traditional two-year time frame. I'm pleased to introduce this year's recipient, Emily Rose Brunk, who is graduating with a 4.0 grade point average and is receiving an Associate of Science degree in nursing transfer. Emily, will you please come forward to receive your award? Okay, I'll step this way. Congratulations, Emily. We're very proud of you and your accomplishments.
President Smith and I will now confer the certificates and degrees on the members of the class of 2010. This year, 1,672 members of our graduating class are receiving a total of 1,309 degrees and 464 certificates. Will the candidates for certificates please rise? President Smith, I present to you the candidates for the certificate and certify that each of them has met the requirements established by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees for the certificate.
Under the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Anne Arundel Community College and by the State of Maryland, I hereby proudly confer upon you the certificate with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Please be seated. Will the candidates for the Associate of Arts, the Associate of Arts in Teaching, the Associate of Science, and the Associate of Applied Science degrees please rise? President Smith, I present to you the candidates for these degrees and certify that each of them has met the requirements established by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees for the respective degree.
Under the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Anne Arundel Community College and the State of Maryland, I proudly confer upon you the degree of Associate of Arts, Associate of Arts in Teaching, Associate of Science, and Associate of Applied Science with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations. Please be seated. The time that we have been waiting for has arrived. Will the graduates please follow the directions of the ushers and come forward to receive your degrees and certificates? Please return to your seats once you have received your degree or certificate. If you would like to congratulate them, yes.
Alexandra Noel Houston Ludlam, summa cum laude, valedictorian. Emily Rose Brunk, summa cum laude, presidential scholar. Christine Topozo Bergeron, summa cum laude, student marshal. Colleen Elizabeth Connolly, summa cum laude, student marshal. Sharon Gail Candy, summa cum laude, student marshal. Carolyn Elizabeth Jonason, summa cum laude, student marshal. Desislava Stoyanova Lazarova, summa cum laude, student marshal. Miranda Carol Lee, summa cum laude, student marshal. Jessica G. Nelson, summa cum laude, student marshal. Julie Annette Waxham, summa cum laude, student marshal. Danielle Adriana Weber, summa cum laude, student marshal. Joseph Lemuel Roten, summa cum laude, student marshal. Egypt Veronica Kozlowski, cum laude, Student Association President. Kathleen Judy Lukitas, magna cum laude. Morgan Woody Brown. Brianne Louise Adams, cum laude. Dana A. Agostino, summa cum laude. Deborah Louise Alexander. Zachary Tyler Anders, cum laude. Sharon Ann Anderson. Brandon Douglas Armstead. Holly Renee Asmussen. Nadia Awel Malone, cum laude. Afuel Mabel Ampadu, cum laude. Roxanne Lynn Burgowski. Sarah Patricia Baltazar Casillas. Leah Marie Bard, cum laude. Nikki Lynn Barnett. Jacqueline Faraday Barrett. Stephanie Marie Beal. Thomas Allen Bell Jr. Justin Curtis Billow. Kristen Marie Becker. Amanda May Beckett. Renee Marie Beecher. Rita Evelyn Belt, magna cum laude. Angela M. Barrios. Daniel A. Billiot. Leanna Marie Billings. Taylor Marie Binnick, summa cum laude. Susan M. Bishop. Catherine Nicole Bloomer. Alex Levi Bodart. Samantha Ann Bodie. Emily Rosadell Bowling. Ikuya Arasawa Bondi. Christina Marie Booth. Corrine H. Boston Jones. Deborah D. Ann Boston Taylor. Christine Andrea Bourgeois, summa cum laude. Where are we? William Robert Breakbill. Anthony Earl Brown. Brittany Lynn Brown. Octavia Marie Brown, magna cum laude. John Wilson Browning. Stacy Nicole Buckheit. Aneta Stoyacheva Buchkova. Alita J.J. Burkhardt. Paul Kenneth Burns. Tracy Bonita Burrows. Sarah Angela Butterfield, summa cum laude. Dawn Ashley Beinecker. Nicole Charisse Cabral. Jessica Nicole Callahan, cum laude. Lisa A. Callahan. Victoria Ann Cameron, cum laude. Sharon Teresa Campbell. Brian Robert Canuel. Celeste Kathy Carr. Rosa Marie Carrasco, cum laude. Catherine Nicole Cassell. Amanda A. Castle, magna cum laude. Sandra C. Castro. Marie Francesca Catlin. Candy Marie Cheney, cum laude. Yaping Choing. Angela Rochelle Clark, summa cum laude. Desiree Miranda Coberly. Keith Coburn, magna cum laude. Ronald E. Colbert. Brianna Lorraine Elizabeth Collins. Ryan David Collison. Joseph M. Cannell III. Sean Phillips Connor. Mary Elizabeth Connolly, summa cum laude. Timothy R. Connor. Tiffany Dion Cook. Michael John Cook. Erica Renee Cornish. Adrian Cottrell. Correct? Joshua Christopher Cranford. Eugenia M. Creek. Whoops. Victoria Charlene Culbertson. Kathleen Marie Collins, summa cum laude. P. Kim Cunningham. Tiana Jasmine Cromarty, magna cum laude. Erin Michelle Cunningham. Jameen April Nuki Dalison. Eric G. Courtney.
Elizabeth Powell Weston da Sevilla. Gina Marie Davenport. Baynilda Davis. Maisha Davis. Kenneth Lee DeJeanette, summa cum laude. Lenny Elizabeth Delgado. Kelly Elizabeth Dickin. Tanya L. Dickerson. Catherine M. Dill. Cheryl Marie Dodd. Sarah Lynn Dodge, summa cum laude. Nicole Ann Dolch, cum laude. Brittany Lynn Dorch, magna cum laude. Kenneth Patrick Doucette, cum laude. Margaret Doris Downey, magna cum laude. Samantha Lynn Draley. Lorraine Wendell Dudek, summa cum laude. Shannon Marie Dunphy, cum laude. Emily Jeanette Eastman, summa cum laude. Tandra T. Edwards. Elizabeth Ann Eisenbizer, cum laude. Suella Gail Etel, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Priscilla Durant, summa cum laude. Natubia Ikorge. Monique Michelle Ellis, magna cum laude. Nicole Lynn Ellis, cum laude. Eric S. Engelmeyer. Joy Marie Esterson. Jose A. Estrella. Christine Haddad. Matthew Wayne Fiasco, Jr. Melissa Melanie Figuera. Hannah Joy Fisher, cum laude. Amand Everly, cum laude. Russell Warner Fisher. Rachel Marie Fitzsimmons. Leah Marie Ford. Kim Hughes Foray, summa cum laude. Charles David Frater. Brittany Nicole Fry. Gerald John Goody, magna cum laude. Gotti. Kate Marie Gallagher. Mandy Dale Garrett Baya, magna cum laude. Stephen Michael Garing, Jr. Sophie Jeanette George. Elizabeth Emily Gibson. Sarah Elizabeth Given, magna cum laude.
Dennis Michael Glacken II. Sonia Nailawat. Glenn. Sorry. Margaret Michelle Glosson. Rachel Lauren Goodnight, magna cum laude. Carly Grace Gott, summa cum laude. Louette Elaine Governor. Suzanne Charlotte Graw. Narjiza Green. Vivian Carroll Green. Yvonne Lane Greer. Roxanne Marie Griffith. Shane Cameron Gennard. Beatrice Elena Gutierrez. Christopher James Gutierrez. Genevieve Carolyn Hargraves. Brenda Sue Hall. Benjamin Jacob Hamlin, magna cum laude. Julie Amanda Hankins, cum laude. Zachary Sutcliffe Hansen. Mark Allen Hardesty, summa cum laude. Charles Roger Harris III. Olin Suliani Hart. Patrick Earl Hartford. Suzanne K. Hasselbush, cum laude. Darika Bonnie Hawkins. Cheryl Lynn Haynes. Christian Alexander Hendricks. Caitlin Marie Herrera. Ashley Nicole Hester, summa cum laude. Caroline Hill. Jacqueline K. Lorraine Hennon. Nancy A. Hill, summa cum laude. Thomas Sandler Hinkle III. Melissa Lynn Henkel, magna cum laude. Michelle Elaine Hoffinger, summa cum laude. Cynthia Ann Haran. Sarah Elizabeth Hubbard, summa cum laude. Samantha Morgan Hudgens. Audrey Elaine Hughes. Benjamin Robert Irondaror, summa cum laude. Gloria L. Ingram. Andrew Edward Isbell, cum laude. Deborah Ann Jackson, cum laude. Erin Marie Jackson. Muriel Renee Jackson, summa cum laude. Natasha Monet Jackson. Sheila M.S. Jackson. Cheryl A. James. Dina Randy James, cum laude. Michael Wesley Jennings Sr. Crystal Lynn Jett. Shelwa Jan. Carlise Johnson. Kashina Randall Johnson. Mary Lily Johnson. Raymond Avon Johnson. Viola Lee Johnson. Matthew Michael Johnston. Patrick Gallagher Johnston, magna cum laude. Amanda Elizabeth Jones. Dana Ann Jones. Karen Frances Jones, cum laude. Melanie Marie Jones, cum laude. Philip Quentin Jones. Mandy Marie Jordan. Donna Jean Jones. Jenny Lee Kodashevek. Kamajek Kaur. Yun Kim, cum laude. Hannah Mastapova Kirk, magna cum laude. Kristen Alacia Keller, magna cum laude. Megnan Carol Kisser. Cheryl L. Kitzmiller. John Eugene Klein. Grace E. Koninsky, summa cum laude. Robert Louis Kruger. Yoko Watanabe Kushner, summa cum laude. Vincent Charles Kawat, summa cum laude. Carolyn Ann Kinney, magna cum laude. Tammy Kerr, magna cum laude. Gregory Matthew LaFrances. Susan Mary LaFrances. Patrice Lynn Lambert, summa cum laude. Deborah Jean Lascola. Kristen Marie Lawler. Nicole Patrice Layton. Lynn Calvert Lennox, summa cum laude. Claudia Christine Lewis, magna cum laude. Wei Ling Lin. Jessica Lynn Lavoni, cum laude. Kara Lee Lockwood. Manuel Antonio Lopez Jr. Guy William Loudermilk. Kelly C. Luke, summa cum laude. Stacy Lynn Lucas. John Stephen Lipku. Tricia Jeanette Dunbar. Sandra Vanessa Carrillo. Nicole Francis. Lady Jane Machoan. Wayne Alexander Mack. Are you Wayne? Yes, he's Wayne. Craig James Madonna. Anthony Abram Manassa. Matthew Paul Manship. Don Marcus. Amanda Elaine Marshall. Christine Ann Marshall, cum laude. Vivian L. Marshall. Megan Elizabeth Martin. Verlyn Celestine Mason. Calm Maltine. Jason Eldon Matt. Janet Marie Maxwell, magna cum laude. Nikki Marie Mazdatenda. Noel J. McFadden Jr., summa cum laude. David Oliver McCaden. Jennifer Lynn McCarroll, cum laude. Shane Patrick Paul McCarthy. Stephen James McInnes. Stephanie Lynn McEntry. Tracy Kevin McWilliams, summa cum laude. Eric William Meadows. Allison Brooke Meeker. Elizabeth Marie Musel, cum laude. Anthony Michael Macucci, magna cum laude. Jason Allen Middleton. Ginger Marie Millsap. Deborah Lee Moats, cum laude. Mark Randall Moab Sr., magna cum laude. David Gerard Moore, Jr. Catherine Lynn Mowbray. Annette Malarkey, summa cum laude. Janet S. Mulvey. Elizabeth Lynn Matthews. Lisa Moger. Amanda Danielle Murphy, magna cum laude. Shaylin Delaney Murphy, magna cum laude. Christopher Aaron Murin. Sarah Diane Murray, magna cum laude. Samantha Muniz Moza, summa cum laude. Antoinette Myers.
Baria Nakwi, summa cum laude. Nadine Brenda Natavki. Ruke Nargasi. Colleen Harbison Neal, summa cum laude. Jennifer Christine Nelson, magna cum laude. Leslie James Nelson. Lisa Marie Noon. Michael Patrick O'Brien. Amanda Lynn Otto, summa cum laude. Kimberly Diane Painter, summa cum laude. Brenda Lee Parker, cum laude. Tonique Parker. Carlos Jansen Potlington. Alicia Patel. Brittany Hope Pearson, magna cum laude. Daisy Louis Brea, cum laude. Maria Donna Angelica T. Perea. Andrew Edmund Prasad. Drew Gibson Peterbrink. Olga Petrovic.
Christina Pauline Feeney. Sorry. Anastasia Lillian Pickerel, cum laude. Jacob Penn Pickrode. Okay. Ruth Mary Pierce Arp, summa cum laude. Amanda Elizabeth Pilkerton, magna cum laude. George Pockness, cum laude. Erin Elizabeth Poteet. Sherry Nicole Powers, cum laude. Mara Kate Pickett. Alika Nicole Price. Alicia Crystal Pryor. Evan Samuel Purcell. Whoop. Ave Cuseda, cum laude. Karen Quiles. Pamela Lynn Ragsdale. Kristen Wendy Rebstock. Michael Edward Reed, cum laude. Katie Nicole Reeves. Elizabeth Ann Reagan. Alba Sarah Rise. Megan Callie Rise. Lyndon Fowler Rice, summa cum laude. Chloe Aletta Rich. Elizabeth Rhodes, summa cum laude. Yes. Melee K. Richardson Ransom. Jessica Lynn Marie Ridge. Mary Kathleen Riley. Danielle Nicole Repito. Vanessa Rodriguez Moreau, summa cum laude. Patricia D. Rogers, cum laude. James David Rochel. Matthew Paul Rossi, magna cum laude. Priscilla R. Royster. Latoya Tiaja Russell. James Alexander Rizika. Thomas Joseph Ryan, summa cum laude. Christopher Michael Ryback. Michelle Layla Sack. Alexandra Zamoshina. Carrie Ann Samanig, cum laude. Tawana Sawyer, summa cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Saylor. Sarah Michelle Schaefer. Anthony Nicholas Scherer. Henry Oluwale. Jane Ellen Schagel. No. Kaylee Schumacher, magna cum laude. Christine Ann Schultz. Donna Louise Schultz. Allison Caroline Schwartz. Erin Sedicombe. Roseanne Lynn Schaefer. Brian James Semgalab. Teresa R. Serio. Krista Ray Settle, summa cum laude. Laura Ashley Schaffer. Louisa Marie Shelby, magna cum laude. Alan Wayne Shepard. Dawn Marie Shepherd, cum laude. Jocelyn Sheree Shivers. Andrea Vanessa Silva, summa cum laude. Remigio Francisco Silva, summa cum laude. Lawrence A. Silver, summa cum laude. Beverly J. Simpson. Julie Ann Singer. Michael Christopher Slaughter. Adrian Devon Smallwood. Brittany Simone Smith, magna cum laude. Megan Marie Smith. Kathleen Soa, magna cum laude. Brianna N. Spencer, cum laude. Latanya Denise Spencer, cum laude. Nicole Renee Spagani. Daniel Jeremy Spinks. Quentin Alexander Stearns. Kirsten Haraborg Stewart, cum laude. And her father's right behind her. Stephen Warren Stewart, cum laude. Talika Julian Stewart. Reneja Sharesta, summa cum laude. Okay. Tanesha Demetra Sims. Robert Joseph Stites, cum laude. Hope Lynn Stone. Lynn Ann Storm. Sarah Michael Stout. Nadiram Saganim, magna cum laude. Joseph Raymond Sukforth, magna cum laude. Kevin Mark Sullivan.
Stacy Lynn Slagui, magna cum laude. Ashley Elizabeth Swan. Jane Agnes Swan, summa cum laude. Kimberly M. Sipnewski. Brian Michael Salisbury, Sr. Ari J. Tannenbaum, summa cum laude. Annette Louise Taylor, cum laude. Charisse Renee Taylor. Marcia A. Taylor. Kendall M. Temple, Jr. Charles Livingston Tetrick, Jr., magna cum laude. Angelica Andre Thomas. Ebony Marie Thomas. Paul Benjamin Tigner. Daniel Henry Toman, magna cum laude. Sarah Ellen Towers. Walter Robert Tribbett, magna cum laude. Yvonne Shabam Tubin. Vicky Jane Turley. Chad A. Thompson. Rhonda Shackelford Omer. Courtney Ray Upo, magna cum laude. Larissa Nicole Urbina, magna cum laude. Georgina Vega Usher. Alexandra Oglovich Vadasi, cum laude. Billy Clayton Vermillion II. Lori Jo Vidzens, magna cum laude. Tiffany Anne Marie Wagner. Celeste Regina Walker. William L. Wardell, summa cum laude. Michelle Marie Warren, magna cum laude. Ashley Waterbury. Jennifer Lynn Waters, cum laude. William Scott Watkins, Jr. Shaquanda R. Watson. Stephen Keith Watts. Michael Anthony Webster. Joshua David Welsh, cum laude. Catherine Lynn Westerman. Erin Alexandra Whaling. Earl Alexander White. Stephanie Nicole Whitney. Kara M. Whitworth. Bonnie Gale Weininger, magna cum laude. Dwight Lorraine Wilcox III. Carla Megan Joanna Williams. Tamiria Lynn Williams. James R. Williams III. Robert Angelo Wilson II. Nancy K. Wynn. Robert Lee Witt. N. Lee Wolf, cum laude. Phoebe Maria Woods. Stephanie Ann Reason. Jessica Marie Wonder. Ashley Marie Yeagley. Dustin Joseph Young. Stephen Michael Young. Danny Zacchaeus. Robert Bobby K. Zeke, cum laude. Alicia Nicole Zerli. Hassana Zuegi, summa cum laude. Kristen Michelle Zuger. Vida Coffey. Kimberly Joe Zukowski. Judy Emertilito. I guess it's a cat. Manuela Asidu. Karen Rose Hughes. Hung Swung Nguyen. Thomas Joel Palank. Elizabeth Anna Rexroad. Natalia Hernandez, cum laude. Lois Jean Carrington. Jennifer Albero. Daphne Fortune. Kara Schmuff. Katharina Brockman. Ellen Pinnock, magna cum laude. Krista Hayes. Alexandra Maria Holtzberger, magna cum laude. Rebecca Rogers, cum laude. April Dubose. Christina Ahern, summa cum laude. Omola Ugumbela, magna cum laude. Kay Sloniker, summa cum laude. Burnett Jennings. Deborah Bridgeforth. Brittany Evans. Claudia Tucker. Felicia Reynolds Jenkins. Whitney Locke. Gina Gonthier, magna cum laude. Lisa Zuelma Mason. Adiola Ajay. Vanessa Lopez. Yeah. Adola Ajay, yes. And Vanessa Lopez. And James Robert Dare II. I got too far ahead.
I give to you the Anne Arundel Community College class of 2010. Congratulations. Thank you. We congratulate all of our graduates on your success as students, and we take great pleasure in welcoming you to the ranks of the alumni of Anne Arundel Community College. In your time here at the college, you dedicated your talents and energies to achieving your academic goals, and you succeeded with great distinction. We salute your accomplishments, and we wish you the very best in meeting the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. You may now shift your tassels to the left. Congratulations. We're going to pass on the alumni. The president and the faculty will host a reception for the graduates, and we hope that you will be able to join us. Please remain seated as the platform party leaves, followed by the graduates.
You take that group that way, and I'll go.